So the CDC is screwing around with their dashboard and their website again, so let's talk about this a little bit. So over here, they pushed the hospitalizations and total deaths off to the side. They changed the scaling of this because it's been going up and all of a sudden it's looking constant all of a sudden, so that's weird. And then in this quick view, they decided to throw on percent test positivity and percent emergency department visits. So first for this one right here, percent emergency department visits, people are typically only in the hospital in the emergency department for about 6 days. So that's not even a full week. So this is a terrible indicator when you're looking at a week scale. You'd have to look at something like a 3-day scale to get an accurate picture about what's going on. And it's sort of pointless because this is like a severe critical patient measurement. When anyone that's going to the hospital for COVID, they're like saying, hey, this is a lot. This is something I think I need to be checked out for. So this is like a redundant measurement, and also like this one's only looking at the most critical, most severe cases, when really anyone that needs to go to the hospital for COVID is the one we should be looking at. And then this, I have no idea why they decided to put this on the dashboard. One, because the government doesn't track any of the rapid antigen testing. If we get a positive on those tests, we can't send it to anywhere, and when we could send it to places, they decided just not to record that data. And PCR tests with insurance now cost $120, so people aren't even doing that anymore because it's out of like financial range. And it looks like they're defining test positivity as nucleic antigen amplification tests, NAATS, which means that these numbers that they're reporting on right here, these numbers are limited to hospitals that provide these nucleic antigen amplification tests, such as PCR. PCR is an example of that. So like it's a very limited scope of data, and it's not representative at all to what everything else is. Like deaths is an okay lagging indicator, hospitalizations is an okay lagging indicator, but emergency hospitalizations is super focused on very critically ill patients, and percent test positivity are people that decide to go to the hospital, have a severe enough case that they're like, is this COVID? Is this something else? They test for PCR. They have the insurance to test for the PCR. They test, and then they get the positive test at the hospital. And this is all done at the hospital. So there's a lot of things that have to go into this to get that positive test. So like these two are very terrible indicators. Like these ones aren't great to start with because they're lagging, unlike wastewater, which is an early indicator. So like I don't know why they decided to focus on this.